Hey, good morning. Hope you're well and ready for another week of Pilates. Now, most of us know and love Psalm 139. It paints a beautiful picture of how intimately God knows and loves us. And verse 13 says, "For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." And I just want to affirm that to you today, that you are so significant, that you are created by the Creator. To think He knows every hair on your head. He perceives your every thought from afar. So you can have confidence in that. And I just want to encourage you today to keep stepping out. Don't let fear of man, inadequacy, or insecurity hold you back. Own who you are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you know, I just really want to pray that over you this morning, just before you start your class. So Lord, we thank you. We thank you for this time. And I thank you for each one of your beautiful children who are fearfully and wonderfully made, that they are so worthy and so loved. And Father, I pray that that truth will go to the deepest places of their heart, that they will know that they are so special and so valued by you. In Jesus' mighty name we pray, amen. So we hope you enjoy your class, and if Pastor Beck was here, I'm sure she'd say, go hard, but don't go too hard on yourself. We'll see you soon.
And good morning and welcome to another Pilates session with Georgie, my lovely daughter Alice. And today we're going to work through a tiny bit of balance, our core, and we're going to finish off with some upper body. So a few push-ups against the wall, some triceps as well. So if it's available, perhaps you've got a couple of cans handy, and we'll use those towards the end of the lesson. So if you can grab those from the cupboard, or you don't even have to use them. And also a TheraBand, we used those the other week, but or a rolled up towel, whatever you've got handy. So we're going to start off with our usual roll down. I'll pop that there. So with the roll down, try and come off of your mat. It gives you better balance and also better posture, more aware of your feet and where they are. And the reason for the roll down to start off with is basically to feel our body, what it's like when we start, and then we roll down at the end just to check in again, and hopefully you're feeling more stretched and more invigorated, and you can feel those muscles that you've worked. So with further ado, let's start. So starting with our roll down. So remember, feet are hip width apart and parallel. So tracking under the hips. We're drawing the knees apart to create the lifted arches in our feet. Squeezing the bottom, drawing the tummy back towards the spine, and we've got our T-zone nice and tight, so drawing hip bone to hip bone and zipping up through the pelvic floor. We roll those shoulders back and down, so slotting those beautiful shoulder blades into their pockets down the back, hands by the side. We're going to inhale to prepare, so that beautiful breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Perfect. And now for the roll down. So peeling our chin to our chest, chest to ribs, ribs to hips. So drawing those knees apart. So let's come heavy head, heavy shoulders, slightly forward on the balls of our feet, down at the bottom there, bending into one knee, then straightening the other. So now getting that beautiful deep hamstring stretch even into the glutes, and then inhale, exhale, draw the shoulders back and down, tummy back to spine as we restack the vertebrae 1 bone at a time, coming up, rolling those shoulders back and down. Let's go again. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, chest to ribs, ribs to hips. Super soft through the knees, coming slightly forward on the balls of our feet. Heavy head, heavy shoulders. Perfect, Alice. Those hips are nice and still, drawing the knees apart. And let's restack that vertebrae. So tucking chin in, drawing shoulders down and back. Nice, slow and controlled, coming up to standing. Shoulders back and down. Let's do one more, Alice. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, chest to ribs, drawing those knees apart, feeling that through the glutes, into the hamstrings, heavy head, heavy shoulders, coming onto the balls of the feet, bending into one knee, straightening into the other. Inhale, exhale, let's track back up, drawing those shoulders back and down. Really conscious of those shoulder positions, rolling them back and down, and superb. Excellent. So from here, we're going to go into our balance. So I'm just going to step over here. So with the balance, we're going to look like an aeroplane. So we're going to bend into that support leg. Now we're going to take the arms out east to west, lift the back leg, point the toes, squeeze into the bottom, and drop the chest to the floor. Eye gaze towards the floor and try to keep the hips facing the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then slowly bending that knee back in, coming back in. Well done, perfect. So now we go to the other side, same again. Inhale, exhale, let's take the arms out east to west. Blast that breath out. Bend into that support knee. So the lower the chest towards this floor, you're going to find it more challenging. Draw the shoulders back and down, hips square to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly bending in that knee. Well done, Alice. Perfect. It's really, really challenging, that one, but I'm sure you all did it easily at home. So now we're going to go into our standing side mermaids. So hand on the hip, Alice, and then arm comes up over the head and reach. So really getting a beautiful stretch through the obliques, down through the side there. Inhale, exhale, coming back and down, coming out of that one, shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale, and let's go again. Just one more to each side. Reach, reach, reach. Keep the hips tracking forward, squeeze into the bottom. And excellent, coming back in. Let's go to the other side, shoulders back and down, hand on hip. Inhale, exhale, and reach. Dropping that shoulder back and down. Reach in. Coming back in. Inhale, and blast, and stretch. Superb. Yeah, pushing that opposite hip out if we can. And excellent, coming back in. Okay, so grabbing your bands, we're going to come to the mat, grab your band. We're going to come into our hamstring stretch. So we did this one, try and do this one every week. If you haven't got a TheraBand, then a towel will suffice. So we're going to pop the band around the balls of the foot, around the ball of the foot. Going to bend the knee into the chest. Now we're going to roll back really super gently, and we're trying to straighten this leg. So you should feel this straight through the hamstring. Shoulders back and down. So the band comes into the same hand as the same leg, and then we're trying to draw that leg towards the shoulder. Okay, so toes are tracking towards the face. As you do that, feeling that hamstring stretch, shoulders back and down. Well done, Alice. If it's super tight, then lessen the increases distance between the leg and the shoulder. But if you're nice and if you can draw it close and keeping it straight, that's excellent too. This knee is bent for extra. You can push that leg away. It's going to give you a deeper stretch. But if you need that support, bent is absolutely fine. Then we're going to swap hands with the band. That's it. Take the leg over just to there. Now, if you want extra, again, you can actually drop the sole of the foot towards the floor and you get a nice ankle stretch as well. Perfect, Alice. Hold it, still trying to straighten and draw that leg. Deep hamstring stretch right behind the knees now. Well done, Alice. I know it's hard. And then slowly we're going to take it all the way out to the side. I'm going to all the way out to the side. So now that leg goes out. Perfect. So see how the leg is tracking out. And this hip will want to lift. So you want to squeeze into the glute and keep that hip down. Good. Draw that foot just a bit closer if you can, Alice. But keep it straight. Yes, perfect. Shoulders back and down, feeling that stretch. And excellent, well done. And now bend into the knee and coming back to that start position. Foot goes down and we'll go to the other side. Well done. So popping that band around the ball of the foot again. That's it, peeling down. So just take it easy because this is such a strong stretch. You want to just be gentle to start off with. That's the way. So head comes down, shoulders back and down. And we're drawing that knee towards that same shoulder. Well done, Alice. Good. With every breath out, draw it a bit closer if you can. And then taking that leg over midline of the body, and again, dropping the foot, the sole of the foot towards the floor, give you a stretch through the ankle as well. Well done. A couple of breaths here. And then slowly taking it all the way out to the floor, slow and controlled. Drawing it up towards that same shoulder if you can, and keeping this hip, so we're not doing this, we're squeezing into the glute to keep that anchored, and what you'll find, you'll get a deeper stretch through the inner thigh as well. Okay, Alice, still with me? Yeah. Hang in there. A couple more breaths, and then bending into the knee. Let's bring it back to that start position. Well done. Popping the band off. Hands come behind the knees, and we're just going to do a couple of little roll-ups. So rolling like a ball, but this time we're going to come up and we're going to actually balance. So keep the shins parallel to the ceiling. Arms nice and wide. So keeping that core switched on. Well done. Let's do a couple more. So this should loosen up your back. It should feel really nice. And you do have to control it. The thing is with rolling like a ball, make sure you don't go too high onto the neck. So you're always rolling back to the shoulders. Chest is open. We'll do one more, Alice, and we'll stay there. And hold. Well done. Let's take our legs out into a V shape and grab behind the calves if it's available for 3, 2, and 1, and coming down. Well done. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to go into preparation. So we've done preparation before. So what I need you all to do is to shuffle down to the end of your mat, Alice, so that your bottom sits at the end of the mat. And we're going to break this exercise into 2 sections. So it's not too intense to start off with. This is your first abdominal one. Oh, and my sound clip has just come and clipped. So I will clip that back on really quickly, so that you can hear me. All good, yeah. The sound guy says yes, Liam says yes. So let's peel down, nice and slow and controlled, 1 bone at a time. Perfect. Good. Now, to start position is knees bent. No, they're not bent. That's wrong, sorry. We're nice and flat. We're going to inhale to prepare, and we're going to drag our heels all the way to our bottom and curl up at the same time, just to there. That's it. Inhale, exhale. We push the heels away, arms come back over, all the way back over to the head, over the head, draw the shoulders back and down. Keep the core switched on, and we're dragging the heels in again. Inhale and reach, dropping those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, push away, nice and slow. Keep drawing the tummy back towards the spine. As we reach over the head, we're drawing those shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, drag those heels in, head comes up and reach. Good. Inhale, exhale away. Now on the next breath, when we curl up and drag the heels in, I want you to come all the way up, just to the base of the shoulders, take the legs away and point. Good, and reach. Inhale, keep that core switched on, heels down, fingertips to ceiling, reaching over. Inhale, let's drag them in again. Flatten through the tummy and reach and hold. And bend, reach. And let's do 4 more of these. Keep going. So just come over to Alice. So drawing in, perfect. And reach, curling up, chin tucked in. Beautiful. Bending the knees. Heels go down, arms go up, and reach away, but keep the core switched on. Inhale, let's drag in again. Good, coming up and reach. Perfect. There's 2 more. Is that Alice? Are you counting?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Let's draw in again. Drag those heels in, chin tucked in, reach away. And 1 more. Pushing away. Feeling that through the core. Yeah. So you should feel that right through the core. 1 more. Last one. Inhale. Reach and drop the legs just a bit lower if you can. Yes, 3, 2, 1, and superb. Bending in and coming back. Stretch it out. So arms one way, legs the other, and superb. And that would have been challenging, really would have. Okay, let's come into sitting. So we've done this one before. I've just added some things on just to make it a bit more challenging because you've been doing it a few weeks. I just think we could up the ante. So feet are hip width apart, nice and flat on the floor, knees are bent, and we're going to come back into that nice scooped and lengthened position. So the deeper you go into that scoop, obviously the harder it is. So we're going to stay here and we're not going to pulse. We are going to move, but it's very slow and controlled. It's all coming from the core. Now the arms are out in front, chin is off of the chest, eyes forward. So what I often see is caving of the chest and the chin, and really it's all upper body and getting into your back as well, but we want it to be the core. So keep the chest open, eyes forward, chin off of the chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, well done, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold. Now we're going to take both arms, Alice, over to your left side. Perfect. Now we're going to work our obliques and we're going to go again for 10, 9. Now try and stay with it. 8, 7, 6. Well done, Alice. 5, 4. Keep it scooping through the core. 2 and 1. Center, swap sides, and we're going to go again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you can keep going, we're going to hold it. If you can't, have a break. We're going to go above the head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And well done. Oh my gosh, was that hard? That was really hard. Well done. Stretch it out. So let's, arms one way, toes the other. Let's point through the toes, reach through the fingertips. Superb. So staying with that theme, we're going to work our obliques again, and we're going to go into crisscross, Alice, with bicycle legs. So floating those knees into tabletop. Keep the arms nice and the elbows nice and wide. Inhale in the center. Exhale as I reach opposite elbow to opposite knee. And reach. And reach. Good. So we want to keep those hips super still and arms, elbows nice and wide. So with this one, the lower the leg, the more challenging it is, the higher it's going to be less challenging. You want to keep hips really still and that spine imprinted. Ribs to hips, well done. Let's go 2 more each side. And 1 and reach. Good. That's it, last one on this side. Good, doing really well. And reach. And superb, excellent. Draw the knees into the chest, massage that lower part of the back again. Another oblique one. It is a lot of obliques today. We're going to take the legs straight up to the ceiling. Draw the toes towards the face. You get a nice little hamstring stretch at the same time. Take the arms center, and then we're going to try and reach and reach. Opposite fingertip to opposite ankle. Now, if it's too much onto your neck, you can support the head with that opposite arm. And let's go 5, 4, 3, reach, 2 and 1, and swap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and well done. Let's go straight into single leg stretch. I'll tell you what, we are up in the ante this week, aren't we? So lifting the head if it's available, or head can come down, but we want to really stretch through the legs, through the hamstrings, keep that core switched on. And let's go 5, 4, so that knee towards that same ankle, same shoulder, that would be awkward. 2 and 1, and well done. Pop your feet on the floor, hip width apart, and this is quite a new one for me, but I saw it on my Pilates feed and I really liked it. So we're going to scissor the arms actually, so we're going to lengthen, reach in fingertips one way, opposite fingertips, so I'm reaching my other fingertips towards the opposite wall, switch, so it's like scissoring our arms, and reach. Keep the core switched on and keep the shoulders drawn down and back, which is quite challenging, but really stretch through, keeping that T-zone nice and tight. Scissor and scissor and scissor, tailbone down, and let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, just hover the arms, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and well done. So that's warming us up for our upper body set. So let's just come up, and I thought we actually have a lovely stretch in here as well, because we haven't done much stretching through the shoulders. So knees are hip width apart, and one hand is going to come under the shoulder, then the other arm is going to thread under, and we're going to bring the head down and drop that same shoulder. So reaching towards that opposite wall. Stay here, and you should feel that stretch right through the top of your shoulder. Inhale, let's go one more. Same side, and reach. Good, head comes down. That's actually a lovely stretch. And come back up, let's do to the other side. If you have a ball or a roller, you can pop that roller under your wrist and you can get a bit further each time. So coming all the way under. Well done, Alice. Keep that bottom tracking in the air. Coming back in. And by the way, I have very strange children. They used to watch TV like this. Can you remember? And then thread, watching TV, and release. Good job. Roll those shoulders back and down. Now, we are going to come to some standing work now. So this is when, if you've got them handy, you could use your tins or your hand weights, but it's entirely up to you. You don't have to actually use anything, because you will feel it. But to start off with, we're going to start against the wall. We're going to do standing push-ups. Now, you're welcome to do it on the floor, but we do so much on the floor, I just thought it might be different and working different muscle groups slightly, to do it against the wall. So coming up to the wall, hands are, if you get through there, yeah, shoulder width apart. So it's almost like a plank, but we're standing. So the push-up is coming in for one, push back. So keeping the elbows tracking out to the side, but slightly bent towards the body. It protects your wrists more, so you don't feel that weight tracking through your wrists. We're going to keep going. I am counting in my head. Let's go for 10, 9. Keep that core nice and straight. Shoulders back and down. For 7, 6, 5. So feel that weight pushing away. 3, 2, and 1. And let's go tricep pushes, presses here. So now the elbows track towards the floor. Okay, same deal, nice and heavy through. Now we're pushing through the heel of the hand for 10, 9, 8, 7. You feeling that, Alice? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Superb. Okay, coming over here, let's grab our tins of tomatoes or whatever. Do you want to take those? Okay, pretend I've got them. And we're going to work our triceps again. So coming into that bent over position like so. So the back is nice and straight. I'll show on Alice. So bending over, that's it. Core is switched on. Neck is in line with the spine. Now the arms are going to come out from behind, nice and straight. And we're going to lift those cans to the ceiling. So the arms stay straight and lift. So you should be feeling this all through your triceps here, and lift. Neck in line with the spine, that's better. Eye gaze towards the floor, and let's keep going. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Draw those shoulders back and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come into this in together like so. So that's perfect. So trying to get those cans together above the bottom. So keeping those arms nice and straight, really feeling that through the triceps, Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We'll go back to the wall. We'll finish off with some more push-ups. So against the wall, we'll pop those down in case we get time to do some more. So coming back to the wall. So again, nice and heavy. So feeling this through the pec area, hopefully, and shoulders. Inhale to prepare. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel that weight. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Draw those shoulders back and down. 17, 18, 19, 20. Superb. Let's go into tricep presses now. So elbows are going to track towards the floor. That's the difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can feel the burn. 5. All right, Alice? Yeah. Alice is burning. 6, 7, 8. Doing well. 9, 10. Hang in there, Alice. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, don't forget your core, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, and superb. That was superb, and you should have felt that all through your pecs here. No, triceps and pecs. I'm going to leave you without a stretch because I know that you'll be feeling that. So this is the one that we do. So for our triceps here, we pop the hand between the shoulder blades, so bending that elbow, and we're trying to gently ease that hand down the small towards the lower part of the back. We can just feel that stretch. Did you feel that, Alice? Do you feel the stretch? Good. Through the back of the arm. That's the way. And then let's go to the other side. Do the other side. So trying to get that hand just a bit further down the back, between the shoulder blades. Good. And then the final one, keeping that arm nice and straight, drop the shoulder and drawing that arm that's across, closer into that opposite shoulder. And I hope you really enjoyed that this week. We really upped the ante. Alice and I decided to do harder things for you. So wasn't that kind of Alice? You can thank Alice for this. And then the opposite side. Now I've gone on. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, hope to see you again. And yes, and feeling that stretch. Rolling those shoulders back and down. I nearly forgot the roll down after I told you about doing the roll down. So let's come to the roll down and checking in with our body. That's perfect. So hopefully feeling all those muscles that we've worked. Roll those shoulders back and down, standing up nice and tall. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Tilting chin to chest. Chest to ribs, ribs to hips. So slowly coming down, keeping those knees nice and soft. Let's come all the way down. Hopefully you may have get a bit further. Bending into one knee, straightening the other. Drawing tummy back to spine, drawing the knees apart. Lifting those arches, keeping the core switched on. Rolling shoulders back and down. And superb, and well done, and thank you for watching, and well done, Alice.